Yo, yo, yo. It's your fave. Marky Mark Stereo. Oh, cool. Shirts on sale. Hey, Barb. How you doing? Okay, no problem. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good one. I did so far. Good. Still pretty cold outside for here. I just finished scooping out some more leaves out of the pool. The water's gone like it was green from all the damn leaves in there. The wind's supposed to like die down a bit more tomorrow, so it might be enough for me to put some stuff inside the pool to get rid of all that shit in there. So annoying. The weather is just we've had nothing but a whole week of wind, like nothing but wind. Not too much rain, but a lot of wind. Even last night, it was so windy that people were like, I don't know how the electricity is still on. So I was like, oh, well, it happens sometimes. Sometimes the electricity stays on and the wind can be as bad as it can be. So just be grateful it didn't go out. That's what I tell everybody. Just be grateful the electricity didn't go up. Some people get like worried that it's going to go up. No, it's going to go out. It's going to go out. But thank God it didn't. I'm just looking at some stuff here. And so just browsing. I'm always getting like an email to say, this, that, and the other. So I just look. I don't need no more damn clothes. It's nice to look at. I actually want to get a nice calendar, but I have one now. My sister gave me a car calendar. I'm not really into like car calendars, but at least it's a calendar for now until I get a sports calendar. I want to get one of my sports teams calendars, but it's like difficult. It's like it's nowhere to be found. I don't understand how you make a calendar after the year is like started. You should be making those calendars before the year starts. So that way when January 1st comes, you have your new calendar. And I every year it's the same thing. And the season starts mid-year anyway, so you already know who's playing. It never makes any sense to me why they do that. It's like they take forever to get a calendar out. And then like the first month, you might as well just write it off because you're not even going to be watching that first month. It's really annoying. But hey, it's whatever. I can't be bothered anymore with stupid people doing stupid things and not having calendars on time. Nothing I can do about it. Hey Maria, how you doing, sweetie? You good? Yes, it's my black barb hat. It's my simple old black hat. You're relaxing? Good, good. Yeah, same here. I'm just chilling. I did a few readings today, and then usually people hit me up on Sundays because they know I'm home. So I did a few readings. I did up my lobsters for later. Me and my sister are gonna have lobster tonight. Celebrate my van and me getting my van and my business van. So getting my business van. So hey Holly, I just got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your question. And how are you today? Now my voice is acting up. I've been fine all this time. It's probably because I went outside. It's cold as shit. You doing well? Good. Good to hear. So yeah, I'm gonna make lobster tonight for me and my sister. My nephews are probably gonna eat whatever. I don't care because they don't eat lobster anyway. And they're a pain in the ass when it comes to eating. They just like same shit all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna have lobster. I'm gonna try a new lobster. My lobster guy, he gave me a new lobster. It's called it's not a new lobster, but I've never eaten it before. It's called a box lobster. It's like it's really big and it looks like a box. It's like a big ass box lobster. So I want to try it. See what it tastes like. He says the meat's sweeter than a regular Bermuda lobster. So I'm gonna try it tonight. All right. He goes, "You want to try this lobster, man? It's a box lobster." I'm like, "A what?" He says, "A box lobster. See how it's all big and shit." I was like, "Yeah, I'll try it. Fuck it." He goes, "Yeah, man, it's just like the small lobsters. It tastes a little sweeter." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I'll try it. I'll try it." Yeah, it's called a box lobster. Because you can hear in Bermuda, we have spiny lobsters, right? Like Florida. It's called a spiny lobster. And then you have like the Maine lobster, which has the claws. That's called a Maine lobster. And then you have a box lobster that also has like the claws, but it's like the head's like a box, and then the tail's like a box. It's not curvy or spiny. It's like it looks like a big gigantic crab, but it's a box lobster. Yeah, he's because I eat like this called guinea chicks, right? But they're like a small version of a lobster. Here in Bermuda, we call them guinea chicks. It's like a small lobster like this, and the meat is very sweeter than a spiny lobster. Like everything tastes different, right? It almost tastes like crab, but like has that like a different type of like taste to it, like a I don't know how to explain it, but like it tastes a little like not zesty, but like it tastes like a bit I don't know, sweeter. Yeah, that's pretty much how I can explain it. I can't explain it if you ain't eat lobster, then I can't explain it to you. But like the Maine lobster, I marinate it so it tastes better. But those lobsters, you just have to put a little bit of butter on it and a little bit of seasoning because it already has that sweet taste to it. So it's nice. So I'm gonna try it tonight and see what it tastes like. The meat looks good, so I hooked it all up, got it ready to go. I just gotta make some stuffing and then put it in there, top it off with some cheese. Good to go. All right, Holly, you said why is Phil being withdrawn from me? He started contact first, and now it seems like he's avoiding me. I don't understand. Yeah, me too. I love lobster. I'm having lobster tonight because I'm celebrating my brand new van. I got it on Friday. I drove it to my mom's today and showed my mom. My dad wasn't interested. He was like, he could barely walk because he's got like gout. So he was like, "I'll see it next time." I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna cart your ass somewhere, somehow." My mom liked it. She was like, "Oh, it's got your name on it. That's so nice." I'm like, "Yeah, finally." All right. Why is right now the cards are shuffled up nice. Good. All right. I'm not getting anything bad, Holly. I just think that he's dealing with another male. Like there's another man that's aggravating him or doing something bad to him. So he's like, um, yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah. He's got gout all the time. So he can barely walk. And if he does, like he like kind of he fell like Christmas Eve and he always walks with like a cane and shit. So he's all messed up. But he went to church today, so he feels okay, but not enough to like walk a lot. And he always goes like he always wears flip flops. He hasn't worn like real shoes in forever. Like he can't because his feet are always swollen. So he wears like slides with like the Velcro thing. So it's a pain in the ass. So Holly, what I'm getting here is this guy, Phil. The reason he's withdrawn from you is because like he's like fighting with another man and another man like got him mad and he's like really pissed off right now, so he doesn't want to like get into anything with you or like tell you about it because he doesn't want to like bore you with his life maybe or tell you about like bad things. He feels let down because he wants to like contact you, but he doesn't want to like put that on you, you know. Well, if you did something wrong when you was talking to him, did you talk to him about another man? That's what it could be. Because I'm getting the reason why he's not really talking is because of another man. So if you were talking about your ex or something like that, maybe he's like, oh boy. So maybe that's it. But I'm not really getting that though. I'm getting that he still thinks that you're okay and everything's fine. I don't get like he's mad at you. I'm just getting he's mad at a man. So yeah, see. No, I'm not getting that as you. I'm getting that as some guy like aggravating him or something like that. Right. So if you didn't say anything about a man, so it's not that. It's on his end. He's even avoiding your posts. All right, let me check some more. Let me look into it a little bit more. Hmm. I actually don't see him contacting you like in the next 2 days, but that's and I got the same thing again. I got the King of Cups reversed. So something's going on. Let me see. It doesn't say he's mad at you though. I'm not getting anything like directed completely to you. See, that's why I don't know what the fuck this is, but like it's pretty much saying that what I'm getting, I asked like, does he have anything against you? And it says no. He just says that it says here that he could be dealing with like a past relationship and a separation and a frustration, and there's like interference with other people. Like I got the lovers reversed, but at the same time, it says that he's like all over the place right now. Like it's not directed to you; it's his own like life. Maybe some what I'm getting, to be honest, is something's going on in his life where he can't deal with you right now. I know that's stupid and weird and dumb, but some people are like that. They just can't do two things at once. You know, that's what I'm getting. Like, but it's nothing. There's nothing here that indicates that he fucking hates you or like he's like he nothing. It's nothing to do with you. Yeah, it's something to do with like people around him or people in his energy. Something bad happened around him or to him. But it's a man. It's not a woman. I'm not getting that he's gonna contact you anytime soon. So you're probably gonna have to wait, or maybe he's just like, nah. It's telling me that in the next 6 to 7 days, he still might not contact you. So something's going on in his personal life. So you might have to wait a while. So if he's like avoiding you or avoiding your stuff, then that's probably for a reason. We know what I say, no answer is an answer, you know? You're welcome, Holly. I wish I had better news there, but apparently something's going on. Yeah, just focus on you for now. That's all. Sometimes people have like bad shit happen and then they just don't want to bring somebody else into it. Like, so maybe that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that he is like mad at you. It's just like his own life is something wrong there. It's something bad with the man. Some bullshit happened, yeah. So, cause I got the King of Cups reversed twice. So that tells me it's to do with the man. So maybe like somebody's bothering him or he's got to go through some bad stuff and then he just doesn't have the time to deal with anybody else. So I don't see another woman or anything like that. Okay, maybe it's his dad, yeah. Because the king is usually a father. So maybe him and his dad, something's going on with his dad, something bad, and then he had to deal with it. So he closed down all his contact with you and maybe others. That's probably what it is. I would say just hold on, and just see if he'll contact. Yeah. You're welcome, honey. Sometimes people, I think a lot of people, you know, uh, have issues, and like sometimes like people automatically expect like communication sometimes, and then like when they don't get it, like it's because they don't know what somebody's going through. And a lot of people don't like to tell people about their life. It's weird, but I mean, he's not your boyfriend, so he doesn't owe you any explanation. You know what I mean? So I know it's annoying, but I'm sure you would love to help him out. But some people are they just don't, they just don't know better. Just the way it is. Yeah. Yeah. So that's probably it. Like, he feels like, yeah, I'm not gonna drag Holly into this. I'm just gonna like keep quiet and see how this whole pans out. Because I'm getting that he doesn't have anything against you. You're welcome, Molly. Yes, I will enjoy my lobster. Thanks. Lobster time. Mhm. It's crazy how dark it gets, like so fast. Mm-mm. Time fly today. It's already almost 6:30 here. I woke up this morning to this damn dog huffing and puffing, and she wanted to go pee. So I took her outside at like 7:45, something like that. Maybe it was earlier than that. I don't know. It was 7 something. I woke up to her aggravating me. And Sunday I like to sleep in a bit, but no way in hell. This freaking dog aggravating me to go pee. Some days she don't even want to get out of here until 9. And then, of course, I wanted to sleep a little longer. She aggravated the shit out of me. So I had to get up, get dressed, come down here, take her outside. And it was kind of like sprinkling and like windy. So like she was looking back at me to say he's probably gonna leave my ass out here because he looks mad. Because I wanted to, but then I know she's gonna bark and act crazy and wake everybody up and piss me off even more. So I waited for her. She did her business, and then she came back, running back through the gate. I put her back inside. I gave her some treats, and I made sure she had water, and I went back to sleep. And I was like, "You stay there and you shut up and leave me alone, yeah? I'm going back to sleep. It's too freaking early." I want to try and get some more sleep then. So I did get like another hour more of sleep. I ended up falling back asleep and then waking up at like 9. So I was like, all right, I'm probably not going to sleep anymore. Let me get the fuck up. And then when I came downstairs, she was all rolling around in her bed and all happy and shit. And I'm like, look at you. Yeah, it's okay, right? And then she didn't want to get out of here unless I got out of here. So like she would usually get up and be like, yeah, I want to go outside. And then she didn't want to, she was in here from like 8 o'clock until like 10:30 and she never wanted to leave. I was like, come on, let's go. She's like, nah. I was like, but you'll wake me up to go pee, right? And act like crazy, but you wouldn't stay in here a little later and make me sleep without waking me up. But the good thing is I went back to sleep for like another hour, so it was good. She pisses me off sometimes. I love her to death, but there's some days I just want to throw her ass outside and leave her out there. But it's different. It's hard because we all want to pee during the night sometimes, and as you get older, I feel like you'll pee more or whatever. Or it depends on how much you fucking drink, right? I wish you could turn it off like a hose and be like, yeah, I'll pee when I get up. Yeah, exactly, Barbie. Exactly. Yeah. It's such a pain in the ass. They are just like kids, you're right. But she's been a good girl. I can't complain about her. She's good. She's not like a bad dog. And it's just annoying because the days that I don't that I want to sleep longer, she doesn't allow me to sleep longer. And I know she doesn't know what day of the week it is, right? But for instance, like I went to bed last night at 12 something and I took her outside, she peed. So I bring her in. So I'm like, yeah, she's not gonna get up right away. But she did. Because there's some days where she'll be in here forever and she'll never get up to pee. And there's some days where she's like aggravate the shit out of you. And I'm like, and she's drank a lot of water lately, which is weird for winter time. Usually she drinks a lot of water during the summer. But this time, this is the most water I've ever seen her drink, which is weird. I don't know why, but I mean it's good for her to drink all that water, but yeah. I've had to fill her bowl up many a times. Right now it's full, so she don't bother me no more. But she's a weird dog. She doesn't bark for me to like wake up and come downstairs. She'll start huffing and puffing, and I can hear her nails on the tile go clack 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 clack. That's how I wake up. I wake up to her nails on the tile going back and forth. And she goes to the door and she's like almost takes out the damn door, just going outside, and then she runs to the fucking grass and goes and pees. And I'm like, you little bitch, you aggravate the shit out of me. And Sundays, when I get up, like I'll take her out and I'll bring her back in, and then so she doesn't bother anybody or wake up everybody around the neighborhood with her bark. She's so stupid like that. So then I leave here like 11:45 in the morning. I go to eat lunch with my parents every Sunday. So I went down my parents' house and I leave her at my sister's, and she went over to my sister's house, and my sister said she was perfectly fine sleeping on the carpet by the couch and waiting for me to come back. So when I came back, she was waiting for me, and she comes running over to me like she's never seen me in her life. And the first thing she does is look at me, and then she drinks a whole pile of water and she goes right to her bed. And now she's there now. I just fed her like an hour ago. And now she's in the background sleeping. See? All curled up in her bed. Pain in the ass. She gets to sleep all day, and then when I want to sleep, more I can because of her ass. On Thursday night, she was shivering. She was all like, "Mm." So I turned the heater on because I'm not really cold like that. It's not cold. It's not snowing. I mean, it's like 50 something degrees, which is pretty. It's cold outside, but not in here. In here, it's nice and toasty. But I don't use heaters. I don't like that. It fucks with my sinuses and it makes my nose and my mouth all dry and skin, and I don't like it. I hate putting on a heater. But Thursday night I had to because it was like 50 degrees. And I was like, fuck this. I'm putting on this heater for a little while, for a couple hours. Then when I went to sleep, I turned it off because I don't like it. I don't like having a heater all night on my shit. Like, so when I came downstairs on Friday morning, she was like in her bed, all toasty and all cool and all like happy. Pain in the ass. Yeah, this is my England team called Manchester United. I normally don't. I've worn this shirt a few times, but yeah, this is my outfit for today because they won. In another half an hour, the Celtics play, so I'm gonna go watch that. Then I'll be on like maybe 9:30, 10. I'll be back on here. I'm gonna watch the game and then I'm gonna make my lobster. And maybe another hour I'll eat my lobster. So we'll see. But thanks. It's actually a fairly new hat. I've only worn it like maybe twice. I still have brand new hats in the package that I haven't used yet. That I just forget about them, or I bought a couple new hats for Christmas, but I haven't worn them yet. And I bought a new pair of black sneakers for work because my other work sneakers were had a hole in them. I always buy like cheap sneakers for work because they all get dirty all the time. So I went to put on my sneakers and the sole of the sneaker was ripped and I couldn't fix it because it's all like demolished. So I put them in the trash. I'm like, yeah, I can't use these damn things no more. They're like probably like 3 or 4 years old, but I've worn those things right out. So I on sat no on Saturday afternoon, I went to a place, my friend's place, and he had a sale, half off. So I bought like a new pair of black sneakers for like $70. The original price was like 130. So he gave it to me for 70. Some nice black Adidas sneakers for work. So I'm like, good. I'm good to go. I got new sneakers for work now for my new van. So I look a little more presentable now. Now that I have a new van, I gotta look a little new too, Get rid of all my old work clothes and look a little bit more presentable. I gotta match my van. Yeah, it has my name and my telephone number. I'll show it to you right now. It's on my Instagram. I posted it on there. I was gonna post it on here, but I was like, no, I don't really want to do that because a lot of people have my Instagram. So I'll show it to you right now. It's a nice van. I love it. It drives really nice. Here it is right here. Look. Brand spanking new. So it's got my business name and my telephone number. By law, we have to have it like that. So yeah, it's a nice van. Very nice. I'm very happy with it. It drives really nice. I put gas in it today. And it smells very new. It's really nice. It's automatic. gas. My old car is stick shift and it's diesel. And my friend told me that he's gonna buy my car next week for sure. He's gonna buy it off, take it off my hands. He's just gotta renew his car license and pay for it. That's it. So my old car is gonna be out of here next weekend. It'll be gone. And I love my new van. It's nice. It's kind of weird because it's like very new and modern. So I have to get used to all like the features and stuff. The only thing I don't like about it, which I know it's a good feature, but I personally don't like it, is when you come to a complete stop at a stop sign, the car turns off within 3 seconds. It turns off. And then as soon as you let go of the brake and give gas, it like turns back on again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like basically like it feels like the car like, well it does. It starts back up again. So like it's like an energy and gas saving like feature and you can't get rid of it. It's just it's gonna be there forever. But I personally don't like that. And I have no choice because they all come like that. Apparently it's like a thing where it happens. It's the way it is. So I'm like, well, I'll live with it. But my cousin that sold the car to me, he said that what I can do is put it in neutral so that way it doesn't do it, and then put it back in drive. But then sometimes like you won't even know you're in neutral still, and you have to change the gear all the time. So it's kind of dumb. So then he says there's a button that when you start the car you can press it, and on the dashboard it says off, so it won't do it. It'll be normal. But he says every time you shut that key off and you turn the car back on, like if you park somewhere and you come back to it, you have to turn that button off again. So you're gonna have to keep doing it. So either way, you're never gonna really get rid of it like permanently. It's like it's a feature of the car. I personally don't like it, but it's like because it's just weird to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to a manual car where you pull in the clutch and you take it out of gear, and then you put it back in gear when you put the clutch back in. Because when I come to a stop, I have my foot down on the clutch and I have it in first. I take it from third to first. So it's hard. It's hard for me, like to. It's not hard. It's just it's gonna take a getting used to. And probably a month from now, I probably won't even notice that it does it. I could care less. But it's just a feature I don't really like because I'm not used to it. But apparently it's a fuel and energy saving like feature, and apparently all the cars have it now, which I never knew. So yeah, it's all good though. I'm not really like I'm not gonna like sell it or get rid of it because of it. I'm just gonna deal with it. I just think it's weird how you come to a stop and then the car shuts off, and then when you go, when it goes back again, it starts back up. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, it is. Like my cousin said that because it's a Japanese car, so people that it's a Daihatsu Toyota make. It's like both. So like he said that like that's how those people we do it. Like they want to do everything to save fuel and to save energy. So like so the car lasts longer. But to me that's like a weird thing because your starter can get like destroyed easy unless it's made with like I'm sure like because I haven't had a new car in 17 years, so I don't know. Like, I'm getting used to it. But everybody that I talk to, they say, Mark, my car is the same way. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Because oh, that's a good feature. Trust me, it saves gas and it saves energy and it's you'll get used to it. It's just a thing. And I'm like, all right. So they told me just turn the music up so I don't hear it. So I got a stereo put in there. So like it didn't come with like a nice stereo. It doesn't come with like a Bluetooth stereo or like a nice stereo. So I spent like $400 on a new like console. So my nephews are all happy because they can Bluetooth their phone to it and play their music, and we don't have to listen to the dumb radio station because the radio station here sucks. And another thing, another reason I got it is so if I'm taking a business call or taking any call in my van, it has the Bluetooth. So if somebody calls me, I can press like the phone button, and then it's got a microphone up where my rear view mirror is. It's a microphone there, so I can talk into it instead of my phone. So I can have my phone on the side, and I just press the button. I can talk to somebody. So I never had that feature before, So now I do. So that's cool. Hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? Um, well, I know for a woman it's annoying, but for a guy, I would just go somewhere and pee somewhere I could give a shit. You know, I was talking about her, but now I'm talking about my car and the features of it turning off at a stop and turning back on as you go, and how weird it is to have that feature because I never had that before. And also Bluetooth, talking on your phone on Bluetooth on your stereo and all that type of shit. I'm talking about all the new features I have in my van and how weird it is to drive a new vehicle after 17 years of having my old one. My old car, my old car doesn't have none of that stuff. And another thing my car didn't have is uh power windows. I mean, not power windows, power mirrors. I have power windows, but power mirrors. Like the mirrors, like I couldn't like I had like a manual thing like this to move them, right? And then they would stay there. But like I've never had like electronic mirrors. So it's different for me. Hey Ann, how you doing, sweetie? You good? I thought somebody was in my yard. I heard a car, but that's my neighbor. One of your best friends said if the car acted up and made a strange noise, she says turn up the radio. Yeah, that's what I said. I have a nice little stereo system in there, so it's nice. I had to pay a couple extra $100, but it's all good. And I also got my van rust proof too. So I had to pay a couple extra dollars for that. So it's well worth it though. I'm glad I got it all rust proofed and sorted out. So it's driving really nice. Like I said, I filled up the gas tank today. It was like $70 filling it up, which is pretty much the same amount of money I spent with the diesel with my old car. So it's not like it's a difference. 'Cause I used to put like $75 in my diesel car like every other week. I would fill it up, or it depends on how much I use it. So it was on like 2 bars on my van, so I filled it up and it was like $71. So it was like almost the same thing. So it's not like a big difference in fuel either. It's just weird because after when you drive a manual your whole life, like I haven't really drove like a automatic. So I've never owned an automatic car. So now that I have the automatic van, I put my left foot down to like for the clutch sometimes, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's not there. I don't have I don't have to use my left leg or foot anymore. So it's kind of weird and getting used to it. But otherwise, that um, I love it because it's higher than my car. So like I'm looking like down on the road, so it's easier to drive. And in the back it has like a really cool mirror that shows like the objects close. So when I back up, I can see like I can look in the rear view mirror at the other mirror that's facing down where my bumper is, so I don't hit nothing. So it's got some new cool things on it that I've never had on my other car. So it's nice. You're enjoying airbrushing? Oh, cool. Oh, you're going live in Phil's Kitchen later? Oh, cool. Nice. You just got another sub from Ann. See, good to go. So yeah, it's nice to yeah, I saved the receipt, yeah. I always do. But yeah, it's nice to have a new vehicle now and getting used to it. You know, seeing my name on it still like feels weird. Still doesn't feel real yet. Sometimes it just doesn't feel real. Like when I drive it, I'm like, until I see my old car gone next week, then I'll be like, okay, cool, it's gone. Get over it. Now you got a new van, deal with it. So yeah, it's all good though. But I'm enjoying driving it. Something different. It's gonna get getting used to, but I'll get over it. Oh God. Hey Marty, how you doing? See, look at you down women. Look, Anne said she should have worn gloves because she ruined her nails. Miss Bikini says she needs her toes done. And Marley said she needs her to shave her damn legs. Thank God I ain't a woman. I ain't gotta worry about that. What I gotta do is cut my nails. I ain't gotta shave my legs. So that's good. And I ain't gotta worry about fucking up my nails. I'm good to go. What I gotta do is shave like I did, once a week sometimes. That's about it. Thanks, Barb. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I finally got my damn van. Now all I gotta do is get my inheritance now. So I can put that in my account so it covers my expenses for my van. I spent a lot of money on that damn van, getting the features and paying for license and insurance, the permit. A lot of money gone, but it's all good. I knew it's coming back. So it's life. Yeah, you can get that laser treatment. That's what this woman said in her chat yesterday. And you know that woman that was in your chat yesterday, Marley, that Caitlin person? I've never seen them before in there, right? But they were like, I was like, what's wrong with this damn woman? She said, oh, um, what is tarot? And I'm like, this woman is not asking what is tarot. I'm like, you're in a tarot channel, so why the fuck? What are you talking about? What is tarot? How could you be like, in a channel and you don't know what tarot is? So I wrote to her. I said, Google it, because that's my response to stupid questions. I write, Google it, and she never responded to me. She didn't say anything. She must have said, yeah, this guy's being fucking rude. I'm not being rude. Why are you asking me what tarot is if you're in my channel? Go fucking Google it. Go Google what is tarot and then come back. I don't know what she was, but that shit was annoying. I was like, these people are so dumb. Like, why would you come into a channel and ask what is tarot? I was like, there's always some dumbass shit. Miss Bikini said she's wearing socks for her life because she don't want to show you her crusty toes. I always have this joke about like toes and shit. I used to have a she wasn't really my girlfriend, but we dated like on and off. Like I didn't want to make her my girlfriend because she was weird. But I called her the six toe hoe. And she had like a six toe. Like, you know what I mean? And she didn't want to cut it off. You know, some people are born with that, right? They have like a double toe or whatever, or a double like, toe on their foot. So on one of her feet, she had like a double toe, like or whatever, a six toe. But she never told me, right? And I was wondering why she would like every time we went swimming or we were on a boat, she would wear like sneakers and all that shit, or she'll wear socks and shit. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why you got like that, like that? She's like, oh, well, I have like a deformed toe or some six toe or some bullshit, she said. And I come to find out she was a raunchy hoe. So I used to call her the six toe hoe. I know women are very like conscious about their feet. Some women have damn toes that overlap like that when they put them in like a sandal or a flip flop, or sometimes they overlap the flip flop. Yeah, them raunchy ass who. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it does, Barb. Yeah, but some people. That's why I don't open my channel to anybody because like I don't want to deal with these stupid ass people. Yeah, she was very annoying. That six toe hoe. But I told her that I weren't gonna make fun of her. I weren't gonna diss her. She can show me her feet. I don't care. She's like, no, 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 I don't want to show you. And then one day she went into the water, like she went swimming with me. We were on a boat and we went and we went swimming, and she kept her socks on, and she put the towel right next to the ladder. Right. This shows you how like weird some people are. Right. Hey, LZ, thanks for the super chat. So she got out. So I got out first because she wanted me to get out first, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'll get out. So like I was helping her, and she's like, no, I'm good, I'm good. She was like a weirdo like that. So then she comes up the ladder on the boat, and then as soon as because you can see like her toes through the actual sock, right? Because the socks are white. So she got out, and then when when she was on the actual ladder, she was still standing on the ladder, and then she put the towel like this out, and then she covered her feet with the towel when she came onto the boat. So she never wanted me to see her toes. So it was very weird. And when I found out, I told her, I said, look, it don't bother me. You can show me. I don't care. I ain't gonna make fun of you. But then I started making fun of her because then I got rid of her because I found out she was like a six toe hoe. She probably had 6 Ds a week. So yeah, I've told that story before on here. Oh, I know. She probably said, yeah, I ain't showing this guy my fucking crusty toes. My six toe. Fuck that shit. Hell no. But I don't really judge people like that because everybody's got some type of thing that they don't like to show. You know? Everybody's got something wrong with them. If you don't, then you've been blessed. But sometimes, you might have a third nipple or something, or 3 nuts. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I guess they are insecure. I don't give a fuck. I don't really care. Like, you can say whatever you want about me. I don't give a shit. I'll just dish you back. That's all. If you diss me, I'm gonna dish you back. Miss Bikini said her arms are like bat wings. Come on now. But see, you're older now. See, you're on that neck, Yeah. Oh, she's a hoe, so I don't care about her. She's a six-toe hoe. That's what I call her. That's her nickname. And my sister said that she came into her job the other day and she still looks like a six-toe hoe. And I was like, I know, probably. I was like, not my problem. That's for her man to deal with her. Her man can look at her toes. Should be like the best toe. Should be like the best foot fetish for somebody who loves toes that have an extra one to deal with. Not me. I don't like toes. Get them fucking things away from me. It's bad enough you got five. I don't need another one looking at me. Hell no. All right, let me stop talking shit. LZ, he said, let's come get some general messages from Spirit for the next couple of weeks. Life's crazy right now, besides the Scorpio getting a divorce. Okay. Behind the Vio Oracle, how you doing? Yes, a six-toe hoe. You ever seen a hoe with a six toe? I have. We're just talking shit in here. Don't mind me. This is what I do. I like talking shit and having fun. You know, I like teasing. I can receive it and take it. You know? Yeah, I can't trust that either. And I don't like people's feet because feet like walk on a lot of bad things. And like, how am I going to, you know, deal with any foot fetish? I'm not that type of person. I don't even want to put my thing next to those feet. Hell no. I know where them things have stood. No thanks. Leave them things alone. I don't want them things. I've never been a foot person. I diss women's feet because some of those feet look terrible. One thing, my toes and my feet are beautiful. I'm blessed. My toes are all nice and straight. One doesn't go past the other. They go like that. Look, bang, perfect. Now you got some of them toes that go like this and like that, and then like this. And then when they overhang the flip flop, it's like they look like their claws, like I'm gonna eat my shoe. They look like they're walking in front of your flip flop. I used to date a girl like that too. She was beautiful, but when I looked at her feet, I was like, "What the fuck is that? You got fingers as toes? What the hell?" I was like, "Damn, you fine. I better not look at them toes when you got them out." We used to diss the shit out of her. Like, you know, not to her, but behind her back, we used to diss her. You be like, "You're fine as fuck. But look at them toes. I'm gonna put them things in some socks. Get them things away from me, girl." Nobody's perfect. It's all good though. I'm just talking shit. All right, LZ, let's see what we got. Because if not, I'm gonna keep talking about toes. And if anybody in here, please don't take offense to anything I'm saying. I'm just joking. If you got those fucked up feet, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Because men ain't worried about your feet. We're just worrying about your coochie and your boobs and your ass. We don't really care about feet like that, okay? Don't worry about it. It's all good. You can't see them things. It's down there somewhere. Okay? Don't get offended. But some of you wish you had feet like me. I tell you that right now. You're lucky I can't show them on here. There used to be a psychic on here that used to come in here, and she had damn manly hands. You hear me? She had those manly ass hands. When she used to shuffle, her hands would be like big as shit. But she never showed her face, right? But you know she's a woman, like you can tell, like you know, but like she would have it like cut off like this. She used to come in here, she used to be my friend, but then she switched up and got drunk and acted crazy, right? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I remember her name now, but I ain't gonna say it. But anyway, yeah, she had the manly hands. She didn't have her nails done. Her hands looked like a guy's hands. They were big and fucking like no nails. And I'm like, damn, right. And me and Becca used to diss her and say, look at those manly hands. I was like, she probably half woman, half beast. I don't know. But like, you know, she definitely didn't have women hands, that's for sure. But you know, I try not to diss her, but she acted up, so I had to diss her one day. Miss Bikini says, my eyeballs don't look at you, they look everywhere else. Well, That's okay. We still love you, Miss Bikini. I'm not gonna dish you. Hey, listen, we're not perfect, okay? So it's all good. All right, Miss LZ. What I'm getting here is whatever you don't know and whatever you feel like you don't know that's gonna happen. Don't worry about it. Just be active and just be awake and of all like the unknown things. Whatever you're trying to find out and you don't know, just be aware of it. Just always stay on alert right now for the next couple weeks. Stay alert, stay focused on what you need to do and keep your guard up. Because I feel like you're going to be let down or disappointed by people around you, especially women, um, or any type of person that's around you that you feel like is bad luck or has some type of lack of opportunity you're going to have, or some type of letdown you're going to have with someone around you. There could be some very ignorant, selfish people around you at this time, people that have lack of understanding, people that don't accept the fact that spirituality exists, or people that are shallow, especially women. I'm getting here. I'm got all women here. Um, I do see the love is reversed. That's like a divorce. So that you said that's the Scorpio energy there. So he might be like frustrated. He might feel like he's separated from everybody, and he's gonna have a lot of interference by other people trying to tell him things, trying to do things. Don't make any plans with him because it won't be wise. I feel like he's not going to be very reliable to you or to anybody, and I feel like he's going to like fail to do anything, that he needs to do, especially with you or anybody else. But the main thing here is they're saying that whatever you perceive or whatever you like don't know, they're saying like they, even if they don't tell you or they don't give you a sign, just be very alert and be awake of all your surroundings. Like keep your guard up, stay protected, and like nobody's gonna do any harm. But I feel like there's people around you that don't have the same energy, and they're gonna feel or make you feel like them. So misery loves company, right? So try not to be around anybody that's miserable or anybody who's negative, because it's gonna like deflect over to you if you allow it to. So they're saying like, hold your guard up, hold your sword up, and be like, no, no, get back. I don't want to deal with none of your bullshit. Like leave me alone. So try not to accept any negative people or thoughts or situations. Don't get involved in anybody's ignorance or anybody like that wants to bring you bad luck. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But it's definitely two women I see here. I got a blonde woman and I got like another woman that might be involved that's in your work circle, because I see a woman with a book. So it could be like somebody at work, and it could be like a blonde chick that aggravates you. So those are the things that I see in general. But the main message here is to like you personally, they want you to be focused on anything or anything that happens. Be alert to everything. Like don't let down your guard for anything. Always be aware, like take everything literally. Yeah. There's a person that has blonde hair or blonde highlights or blonde whatever. Could be dirty blonde, could be a dirty hoe blonde, or they might have a different hair in different places. I always think women look dumb when they're a natural blonde and they dye their hair dark, and then their other parts of their body have the original hair. But that's nothing to do with me. Ain't my problem. But yeah, the main thing there is to take care of yourself. Make sure they don't bring you into their bullshit, because that's not going to be good. Yeah, probably, or nothing at all. I don't know. That's not my problem. I don't know what you all do. You guys like all that laser treatment. So, yeah. There used to be a girl that used to be a woman that came in here. I can't remember her name now, but she used to come in here and she used to be so blunt and say that she got everything lasered. I'm like, what the fuck is this woman talking about? Like, I didn't know anything about that shit, right? I didn't know that people could do that because I don't really, listen to that type of shit, or I don't really like understand what women do to themselves. So she says she had a lasered up cooch, and I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, okay, sweetheart, if that's what you want. I was like, I can't believe you got somebody to do that shit to your coochie. She goes, yeah, I ain't gotta worry about it no more. I was like, okay, sounds good. I'm sure the person that's dealing with your coochie is very happy. So she used to do that shit. Every time I saw her, I used to call her lasered up cooch. It was pretty fun. Yeah. Here it is Sunday, and I'm talking about coochie and lasered up shit and six toe hoods. And I blame Ann. I gotta blame somebody. I'm blaming Ann tonight. Probably. It's got the lawnmower 5 point. Oh, there you go. See, congrats, Gage. Yeah. Oh, remember I told you a while ago, LZ, that the Scorpio wasn't and that chick wasn't gonna be together for too much longer. It was just a phase that they go through. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, the lawnmower thing. Yeah, I had one of those, but it broke. It didn't last too long because it's waterproof, right? But at least I thought it was. It was waterproof, but it didn't last very long. The battery goes on those things very quick because it's like it's powerful, but when it goes into the water, and like it destroys the battery. I had one like a couple years ago. I know what you're talking about now. The lawnmower, yeah. I had to catch on to what you were saying. I'm trying to deal with all these conversations in here. Apparently, Barb doesn't know what we're talking about. Oh, good Lord. Why does it always have to be a Sunday when we talk about these things? Yeah, exactly. She was a distraction and easy and fun. Miss Bikini said, my crusty toes is on my last life. No, it's okay, Barb. I had to catch on to it afterwards too because I actually had one of those things, but I had to figure it out afterwards. I would, like I said, I'm listening. I'm trying to like catch up with all the chatter at once. So I'm like, oh yeah, right. That thing's called a lawnmower. My bad. It's okay. Hey, that's all. It's all good. That's a good gift. Okay. Wish you luck on that, LZ. Hopefully your dad's gonna be okay. We send him our prayers and energy. He should be all right. Spirits got his back. Yeah, I know, man. I try to get you in trouble all the time. Somebody's got to take the blame in here. Marty, are you gonna go live? I'm gonna go make my lobster and go watch the game, and then I'll be back afterwards. I'll probably be back like maybe 10 tonight or something like that, 10 o'clock, something like that. Oh, nice, cool. All right, so Marley's going live, so we can all hang out with her. So yeah, y'all got that bougie dinner, you know. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's 7:10 here, so I'm gonna go make my lobster now and eat my dinner, and then I'll go in your live and hang out with you and you guys later, and then after you come off, I'll go on for the late night. So I'll be back on later for sure. All right, I gotta get my appetite back up and ready because I've been talking about six toe hoods and uh crusty toes and shit, all sorts of dumb shit. Yeah. I'll be back tonight though. I'll be back on like maybe 3 hours from now. But we guys can go hang out with Marley in about an hour or so. All right, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you in Marley's room. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my lobster and celebrate my van. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you at Marley's in about an hour or so, and then or whenever, and then I'll be back after that. Bye.